So what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that I know what I want for Daughter's Day.
There's no such thing as Daughter's Day.
There actually is.
I think you forgot that's Father's Day that's coming up.
No. Daughter's Day. And
Father's
I
Day.
just have to find out when it is. So once I do,
I think it's wishful thinking.
What I want for Daughter's Day, I want a new pair of Wranglers. I would like a phone holder like yours, and my own knife.
For Christmas.
No way, Jose, for Daughter's Day.
I have a really neat little pocket knife for you.
Oh, cool.
That I just need to remember to give it to you.
What about jeans?
I just wash those.
I only have one pair.
You have multiple pairs, but most of your jeans have holes in them.
No.
That you bought that way.
Yeah, because it's fashion.
No, it's because you were trying to be holy. Who would buy new jeans with holes in them is absolutely beyond me.
Dennis, it's okay. You're just old.
Yeah, I am old.
Gotcha.
There's something I was going to say. What was it? Oh, actually, you need a belt.
Oh, yeah.
You have belts.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, not like
I have little Western belts.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Unless your mother gave them all away.
She did.
Because I bought her a lot of belts over the years.
They never fit me.
Oh, well, So, and then your little phone holster will clip onto your belt. Okay. I think we can do that.
So, do you think I'm ready for spurs?
I think you're close.
Okay.
I do. So, I mean, your lower leg is definitely improved. I mean, your body control. But what gets you in trouble is when you have an unexpected occurrence with your horse. And then the default is to grab with your legs. So inadvertently you grab with your leg and you spur your horse, the horse bucks you off.
Oh yeah. Do I squeeze with my legs?
Unintentionally in a situation where a horse would jump out from underneath you.
Don't do that. You like let your legs loose.
Well, you would be able to control your legs like you would your hand. When you wear spurs, your lower leg control should be as good as your hands. So your heel, in other words, should be as competent as your hands in terms of coordination and control and calibration, pressure, release. Okay? And that's why I have you secure your seat with your saddle and not your reins. So if you pulled on your reins to balance, if something was happening.
That's not good.
No, because the horse's neck bends and you just keep going.
Yeah, it just adds to it.
Because we train the horses to release pressure, right? We train the horse to release pressure to the bit. So if you're pulling on your rein, what's your horse going to do? He's going to give to the bit.
Yes.
Right? And then
because I'm applying pressure.
If you're hanging on,
that's what I meant.
It just keeps going. It's
yeah, and then he's
trying
like,
it's trying to hold yourself up with a bungee cord.
And then if you're squeezing your legs, he's like he's freaking out.
Yeah, something like that.
I sound like a zombie.
Well, it sounds like sound effects.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why we're doing all the leg exercises to help you develop better leg control. So that's why in these next exercises that we'll be doing, they're going to be a little more spontaneous and
it's for reactive.
More reactive, exactly. So we're going to
steady.
We're going to do like the mirror game, where whatever I do, you do. Wherever I go, you go.
Yeah, but
whenever I stop. Yeah. And then we're going to play cowgirl. I'll be the cow, and then you're going to track me.
That sounds fun to me.
It is fun. I'll stop.
If I hold on.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Don't
stop right in front of me. Well, it's probably part of it.
It's part of the game, huh? It's kind of my job to fake you out if I'm the cow and you're the cowgirl.
Yeah, but cows aren't that smart, so remember that.
No, actually, they're a lot smarter than you give them credit for. A few episodes ago, actually, I think it was episode 12, when I had Jessica feeding the cows in the lane. And I said, you know, handling the cows on the ground will help her understand how to work the cows from horseback. So this exercise is designed to help her. So what you want to do is you want to move away from me. You get too close to me, this is what happens. See, I just scored the goal. Okay? So you want to keep that 10 to 12 foot zone buffer. Okay? You ready? Okay, so we're going to walk. And you want to keep his nose kind of up on his shoulder. Because if you're that far behind, this is what happens. And I just scored the goal. So you've got to be able to block me from that side of the arena.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? Cal's not going to hold on.
No, I know, but hold on. Okay, go.
Okay, so I stop. Got to get ahead of me. Okay, now you got to give a little ground. See where your hand is? You don't pull it down
Where
like
would I go to?
Just turn. Back and forth. Don't jerk it. Why'd you jerk your hand?
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You know, like that, to make him go. Use your legs. Otherwise, you're getting in his way. You're not letting him react. Look at me. Look at your cow. Good. Now, right here, I've got you because you got too close to me.
Bro, this is hard.
Okay.
Let's just walk in circles.
This is walking circles. Well, I don't think we can talk the cows into doing that. Okay. So keep your distance. Look where you're at. You stay where that tree is. Okay.
Oh, it's like Tetris.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Stop. Turn. Good. Eyes up. Watch the cow. Eyes on the cow. Eyes on the cow. Eyes on the cow. See, every time you look down at your horse, I'm going to beat you. In other words, I know you're not looking at. Don't look at me. Look at the cow. See, you took your eye off. Guess what just happened? The cow ran by.
Bro, how do I turn him back?
Well, we're going to work on that.
Work on it.
Well, I'm trying to teach you the rules so that you understand why we're working on it. Don't leak out. Get back on his hip. Sit back and turn. Remember how we said stop, back, turn. Just like we were doing over there. Stop, back. Use your legs. Your legs are like, that's why they're not, you're using all hand and no leg. All you do is steer with your hand and go with your leg. You took your eye off me again. I'm going to make my move. God knows when you're looking. See how far your hand is out? See how far you're pulling? You just stopped your horse from going forward. Go, yeah. Oh, look, guess what? I scored another goal.
I just want to be able to, like, understand how to, like, properly, like, turn. Because what were you saying, like, this kind of bit isn't based off of what?
Well, it's a leverage bit, and you're riding one-handed, so there's no bit pressure in neck reining. Okay? And you've always ridden two-handed in a snaffle bit.
Yeah.
Right? So you're used to doing that. You're used to pulling a horse in the direction that you want to go, like draw your hand. But remember we started talking about the neck rein? Okay, the neck rein. So when I touch his neck, see his head turn that way? The bit's not making him turn. So this is the A rein, and I go like that. And if he doesn't, then I pick up the B rein, and I'll check him. Okay. So in order for him to avoid that check on the inside rein, which is technically called the correction, the ask, tell, insist, cue, correct, consequence, pressure 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release of pressure is reward. Remember that conversation?
Yeah.
Okay. So I turn my body, and the horse starts to move away. All right? I'll go ahead and face you. I'm going to turn my body. bring my neck rein up. Okay. So the thing to remember when you're neck reining is that neck reining, you want to steer to the ear. Can you say that?
Steer to the ear.
Okay. So if I'm holding the reins and I want to go to the right, I'm going to go towards his right ear.
Okay.
If I'm going to go to the left, remember I'm going to change my body and I'm going to steer to the left ear. See his head turn? That's
Are you doing anything with your feet?
No, your legs make him go, your hands slow to whoa, and control direction.
Okay.
So the ass is here. So if your hand's too, there's the times I tell you your hand's too fast, it's because you're going like that. Because you're hitting them on the outside. Okay? That's another level of correction. If I go like this, and he doesn't go, and I tip his nose, and I can come up and bump him on the outside to tell him to get off that rein. But that's another level of correction, okay? That starts to fall into the consequence category of not listening. But if I want my horse to go, yeah. The thing about neck reining, Jess, is that in the beginning, you're developing just how do I control my hand.
Yeah.
And not over my hand's too fast. My hand's too fast, it's like me trying to speak Spanish too fast, right? And you don't understand it. And so we have to slow down. Or somebody speaking Spanish to me would be a better example. And I'm like, I can't follow that, slow down. Horses have to translate our physical cue into the mutually taught language that both of us understand. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm teaching you the language of horse and how the horse is trained. So the curriculum, if you, so to speak, if you understand that. Okay, so here's how this works. If I want to go to the left, my hand's going to look like this. These are raw male reins, okay? If I'm going to go to the right, it's going to go like that. If I need a little more outside rein, I can turn my wrist. If I want a little more outside rein to the right, I can roll my wrist this way. But I won't roll my wrist and pull this way. I will go like that. And it changes, yes, that's correct. But ideally what I'd like to do is keep my hand working what I call the Y. It's like, here, I come back to my, yes, over my saddle horn up to my chest. Slow and low, okay? Release, left turn. Release, right turn, okay? Now we're going to incorporate the body. So we're going to go to the left. So turn your body. Good. Now, see how you tipped your hand? Keep your hand straight up. Straight up. You're going like this again. Okay. Good. And back to the base of the Y. Turn your body. There you go. Okay, lower your hand. So turn your body before your hand moves. Okay, put the rein down. Just put it down like this. Okay. Put your hand out in front and show me a left turn. Right now. Don't lean forward. Show me with your seat. Put your hand there. Turn. Don't kick your leg out. Leave your leg neutral. Okay. Okay, go back to center. Now show me a right turn. Yeah, so you open your right hip. That slides your inside seat bone to the center line of the saddle. Okay, and then your hand moves. So your body tells the horse where you're going. Your hand tells the horse when to go. Okay, so even if you turn in the saddle and your hand's straight, the horse should still be going straight because your hand hasn't told the horse when to turn. Does that make sense? So this is called riding from the bottom up. Okay, from the stirrup up. All beginning entry-level riders, all the way through kind of novice, intermediate, will ride from the top down. You can pick your rein up. Don't pull on them. Don't lean forward. Pull your rein up. That's your correction. You just bump his chin. Okay. If he doesn't lift his head when he's sitting there scavenging, right? Just pick your hand up and then kick him twice with your leg. Okay, and he'll automatically throw his head up. Okay? But don't lean over the top of him, because what if something happens, he throws his head up, gets spooked, and he's going to catch you and take your 2 front teeth with him. Yeah. You have a pretty smile. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, so I learned a lot with this lesson. It kind of started out with just doing some drills about reactive control and like that kind of thing. But then it ended up like with me learning more about the mechanics of your reins and what they mean and like how to properly use them. And I'm actually really grateful for that, because I really just learned a lot within this time frame, because Dad taught me basically in the beginning of teaching me like how to properly use my reins. And so then that'll come into play with everything that I do every time I ride. And like the next time we do that first drill that we did, I'll be able to move faster and quicker and be more efficient, because I'm properly communicating to my horse with my reins. Because now like I know what you have to do to make it all come together. So that was really cool. That was like an unexpected lesson, but those are kind of the best, because then I feel like I get the most information, because like that's what I have my questions about. And then once I get things down like that, it just makes it easier for it to all come together. So yeah, that was really good. Here comes Dad and Steady. Say hi.
All right, kiddo, let's take it up.
Okay.